Hi guys, so it's Mrs. M here again, back to continue our recipe for our tea loaf, which was requested to me by my sister and my dad. As you can probably see, I'm in a different place tonight. I'm in my sister's house, so it's a bit of a posher kitchen. Not bad, is it? And hopefully, you never know, you might even get my sister in this video to come and help us do some baking. I will try my hardest. Okay, let's all get started. Same as always, we need to wash our hands first. Warm soapy water, I've done mine. Now we're ready to go. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Right guys, here we go, our ingredients. So we've got 270 grams of self-raising flour. We've got 200 grams of dark brown sugar. We have 2 eggs. We have the 350 grams of dried fruit, which has been soaking in the 350 millilitres of tea. And we're going to be using 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And that's it. Right, let's get started. Okay. So we start off with our 350 grams of dried fruit, like I said, which has been soaking overnight in our tea, and they've all plumped up really nicely. So we start with that. We then need to take our 2 eggs, and we just need to give them a beat. Let's find ourselves a cup. I'm not sure I'll find one in my sister's cupboard somewhere. That'll do. We just want to give those a quick beat. Like so. Right. So we'll pour those in. Just give that a quick mix. This is one of those fabulous recipes where it's a case of just shoving everything in. So next, we will put in, let's do the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon next, I think. So as my sister's only got big spoons, we'll just do a little bit. Do half a big spoon, which I'm guessing is about a teaspoon. There, we'll go with that. Hope for the best. There we go. Right, now we'll add in the sugar. Tip that all straight in. Again, give it a mix. Start to work it all together. Like so. And then we will put in our flour. Now for this recipe, it says nothing whatsoever about having to sift the flour. So literally, like I said, it's one of those easy recipes. You stick it all in a bowl and give it a mix. So it is so easy to follow. Anybody can do it. And the results are amazing. And with this cold weather coming up, it goes perfectly on a cold afternoon with a nice cup of tea or coffee if you prefer coffee. I'm a tea drinker myself, as is my husband from Yorkshire, so loves a good cup of tea. Right, so here we go. Look, we're just mixing it all together, bringing it all in until everything is incorporated. Keep stirring it, making sure you're getting everything from around the sides of the bowl. Like so. Oh, look at that. Lovely and sticky. So you want to make sure you've got all the flour. You don't want any flour left. Make sure you've stirred it all in. Now my dad, bless him, is not a particularly big cake eater, but I managed to convince him to try my tea loaf, and he absolutely loved it, which is why he requested that I make him another one. so. You know me, just couldn't say no. Right, so that's all incorporated, that's all done. So there you can see, look, all looking very luscious. Right, so what we need to do now is we need to get our baking tin. Now, this tin is my trusty baking tin. Now, this used to be my grandma's tin, and I absolutely swear by it. I will use no other tin than this because, touch wood, as of yet, I've had nothing go wrong when I bake in this tin. So, baking tin. Then we need to get our baking parchment, greaseproof paper, whichever you use. And we need to just line our tin. Now, a quick trick and tip to show you to make it easier to line your tin. Scrunch up your baking paper, give it a good scrunch, then unravel it again, and you will find that when you're trying to line your tin, it goes in a lot easier, like so. And again, just push it all down in the corners. And there you go, your baking tin is fully lined. Right, so then you just want to pour your mixture into your tin, like so. Making sure you push it down into the edges of your tin, and also making sure you scrape every last bit out of the bowl. So we wouldn't want any left behind, would we? So scrape it all out, make sure you get as much as you can out of the bowl, like so. And there you go. That's our tea loaf ready to go. Now this needs to go in the oven, preheated oven, 170 degrees centigrade, and it needs to go in for an hour and a half. Now after an hour and a half, check it. If it's still a bit wobbly, you're not so sure it's done, stick it in again for another 15-20 minutes, then check it again. Just keep an eye on it, but it's one of those slow cooking, baking recipes. It takes its time, and trust me, you will reap the rewards. So there we go. We're going to stick that in the oven, and then I will check back with you shortly after we're all finished. Here we go then, everybody. This is our finished product out of the oven. All nice and juicy and moist, and as you can see, I've cut a slice and it looks to die for. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a firm believer that I like a nice spread of butter on my tea loaf. Lovely cup of tea, and jobs are good in. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the recipe. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.